Hey, welcome to the Mortgage Minute for mid-July. Big headlines this week. I don't know if you can see that. The Bank of Canada decides to stay steady on rates. A big rate announcement. No surprise there. Here's the bottom line. The Bank of Canada meets 8 times a year. We were anticipating this particular meeting, and again, every time the banks met since the pandemic started, it's been a non-event. Why? Because the bank's mandate is to lower interest rates during a pandemic, so it stimulates the economy to get you to go out there and spend money. Mission accomplished, so to speak, as best they could during a pandemic. So anyways, today, as expected, there was no rate change. However, I was watching very closely to see what kind of language was in there that would indicate where things are going. Sure, we know they're not going to change rates today, but what are they indicating for 2022 and 2023? Because if you're in a mortgage today, or if you're thinking of getting a mortgage, and if you have a variable rate mortgage, it's not today's rate that's important, it's where you're going to be renewing, or where rate's going to be. If you got a variable rate, what's going to happen in the next 18 to 24 months. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from today's announcement. First of all, again, non-event, no change in rates. However, they did indicate that the core inflation, the GDP, was a little lower than they expected. The growth, the post-pandemic growth that we're anticipating, is not going as strong as they anticipated. However, they have increased the forecast for 2022 and 2023. So in other words, they said, well, right now it's slowing down, but we're predicting faster growth in the future. What they're really telling you is they're going to raise rates in 2022 and 2023. That's how you read into this. That's what that means. So the economic recovery is expected to become more broad-based. In other words, more sectors of the economy are going to benefit as opposed to just a K economy. However, it was interesting, they're actually downgrading the housing market, expecting it to slow down. CPI, core inflation, is at 3.6%. Really quickly, if inflation goes above 2%, 2% is a speed bump. If it goes above 2%, typically the bank will increase rates to slow the economy down. When inflation is below 2%, like it has been during the pandemic, they lower interest rates to stimulate it and to encourage everybody to keep spending. It's at 3.6%. That is an indicator they should be raising rates. However, Tiff Macklem, the governor of the Bank of Canada, said, this is kind of temporary factors that are pushing it up, and we expect it to settle back down by 2022. One of the other big things is quantitative easing. That's where the government goes out and buys a bunch of bonds. They were buying $3 billion worth of bonds a week. They plan to slow that down to $2 billion. In other words, they're starting to say, let's let the economy take care of itself. Let's stop interfering and meddling in it and see what it does on its own. Lastly, let's take a look forward. The bank again says that they have considerable excess capacity. Accordingly, it intends to hold off policy interest rates effectively, blah, blah, blah. Bottom line, they're going to keep rates where they are for the rest of the year. However, they're indicating that won't last. And again, we're going right back. 2022, 2023. What does this mean for you? We are currently in a historically low rate environment. The magic question is, how long is that going to last? The answer, in my books, if I had to put a bet on it, I'd say 18 to 24 months max. So if you're getting into a mortgage today, understand if it's a variable rate mortgage, you can save money over the next 12 to 18 months, but then rates are going to start creeping up. Again, nobody really knows for sure. The next scheduled announcement from the Bank of Canada is September 8th. We will watch that closely for you. In the meantime, if you have any questions or if we can help you in any way, give me a call or send me an email to peter@peterkinch.com or visit my website, peterkinch.com. Always great talking to you and have a great week. Thanks and bye for now.